Hi, I'm Marina and it's great to see you. And today I have a very special guest, my friend Siobhan. You all may know her as Siobhan Subero of SS Label. I will link her down below. She's an amazing designer and my friend of 21 years. Can you all imagine that? She was so sweet to come on today, and we're going to be transforming her into a beautiful bronze goddess. As you can see, she's already beautiful without makeup. So if you'd like to see how she goes from this to this, keep on watching. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Marina Mermaid Princess, on TikTok at marina.lcan. You can find my Facebook page, Makeup by Marina Original, and you can follow me on Twitter at Marina Louis 2, and you can follow Siobhan on Instagram at
Jeffree Subero.
So guys, I'll be starting off by cleansing her skin with a little cotton bud soaked with witch hazel. Then going in with skincare. We'll be starting off with the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Serum. Now coming in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream Moisturizer. Skincare is just so important as a base. And just so no one comes for me in the comments, I use a spatula to take her amount out. I'm getting a little more for her neck. And I'll be taking a beauty blender and just bouncing over everything. Really press everything into her skin. Highlight and conceal, I'll be going in with the Juvia's I Am Magic Concealer in shade 12 and L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than a Concealer in Mocha.
I'm trying to take like tips as you go along.
Now going in with foundation, Juvia's I Am Magic Full Coverage Foundation in the color Havana.
I love that it's a tiny bottle.
As you guys can see, a little goes a very long way with this brand for anyone who has never tried it before. And to get it down her neck, of course, going in with my favorite foundation brush. As you all can tell, there's foundation all over my fingers. Look at the brush. Now going in to set her face with Natasha Denona Invisible HD Powder in the shade Deep. You guys, I can't wait till the end for you all to see the outfit she has on. She has on one of her newest designs. The pattern is just amazing. Siobhan always has me looking good. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, the green bikini that I wore for my husband's birthday last summer, she made it for me. Perfect fit. I didn't have any incidents of anything falling off in the water. It was very comfortable. And just to really set the skin around the brows to make sure we can get the best performance out of our pencil, I'll be taking the Power Pocket Puff and dipping it into the powder as well. That's a trick I learned from Painted by Spencer. I will link one of his videos down below. He is amazing if you guys haven't checked him out as yet. Going in with my ABH Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown and using the Madame Mirage Angled Bow Brush, I'll be going into her brows now. Yes guys, I am that meticulous when I do clients' brows. And this is just to make sure they're both on the same height. And to the front, I've started using thin pencils like this just to put in little hair-like strokes. And going back in with a little bit of Juvia's just to clean up her brows. Guys, I'm sorry if you see giggling in between the shots, it's just because I'm with two of my favorite people and it happens. Okay, so I'm going back in with some more of the Natasha Denona powder just to bake her face. And going in with my Morphe Emo brush to set her nose. To set the nose, I'll be doing a combination of Natasha Denona and some of the yellow Dragun Beauty powder. And setting her under eyes with the yellow Dragun Beauty powder. For the base of her eyes, I'll be going back in with the Juvia's concealer. So Siobhan's eyes doesn't really have like creasy parts, she more or less has a little bit of a hooded eye. But just to set the little crease in her eye, I'll be going in with some of the translucent Dragun Beauty powder. For today's eyeshadow, I really want to do a smoky, bronzy eye on her. So we'll be going in with a Pat McGrath Divine Rose 8. Mothership 8, sorry, Divine Rose 2. I'll be starting in with this color up in the corner here. As the first crease color. It is called Extreme Burgundy. Now just so you guys know, this is part of my little mini series where I show how to get the most out of your eyeshadow palettes, or the most out of your makeup, I should say. We spend so much money on makeup, and when you can get multi-use out of it, it's just the best. Taking my Madame Mirage small crease blending brush, I'll be going into this color here. Guys, I'm sorry, I do not know the name of these colors by heart. This is Naked Blush. It's Extreme Burgundy. Guys, why you saw random purple in my wedding when I looked at the pictures? Going back in with my Dragun Beauty setting spray, I'll be giving the brush a spritz and dipping it into the bronze shade. And I'll be giving her a bronze spotlight for today. Okay. I'm grabbing one of my tiny Jaclyn Hill blender brushes. I'll be dipping back into Extreme Burgundy just to blend out the sides of it. After going back into my brush cleaning pad, with the same brush, I'll be dipping it into Naked Blush to blend out the edges a little more. Because I want to make a rounder shape just for today to do the signature Pat McGrath round smoky eye, I'm going to round out the edges a little more. Give it another spritz to go back into the bronze color for the second eye. I have to say, this is one of my favorite palettes just because I love the rosy tones and undertones of each color. And it goes well with anybody's skin tone. And guys, just because I'm feeling a little extra, because my friend was nice enough to come in, I'll be adding VR Extraterrestrial in the dead center of her eyelid. Giving the brush a spritz again after cleaning it on my brush pad. And dipping into VR Extraterrestrial. Guys, this is one of the sexiest trichrome colors you can ever own. Pressing it right in the center and then shift your head a little bit. And do you see the difference between her left eye and her right eye? Amazing. I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. And guys, this color literally shifts from pink to this kind of gold to somewhat of a green. It's just a whole mood. When you have this one, it's like, yes, nobody can talk to me. Open.
Wow.
Before I continue with the top lid, I'd actually like to go to her waterline. I'm using today MAC Eye Khol in the shade Teddy. It's an amazing, very reflective bronze eyeliner. Reflective eyeliner is something that can take a simple look to a whole nother level. Clearly today is not a simple look, but even a simple look can go to a different level, and it creates this amazing reflect in your eyes and makes your eyes look amazing and bright and sparkly. Like when you look up, it'll be like, does she have glitter in her eyes? Yes, bitch, I do. You're good.
Woo!
So going in with my flat liner brush, I'll be dipping back into the color Extreme Burgundy, bringing it along her lower lash line. Do you see the extreme beautiful contrast with her eyes? Her lower lash line is just what dreams are made of. Shimmery waterline and the lower lash line more defined to give a little contrast. Then I'll be going back in with Naked Blush and just smoking it out slightly. The inner corner I'll be going in with the color Astral Pink Moon, wetting the brush to create the Pat McGrath famous eye jewel. Actually, I'll dip first this time. You all are going to see this is a cool trick. I've used it in previous videos, but it's a favorite of mine. Pick up the color, wet the brush, wave it around for like 10 seconds, and you get the most intense inner corner ever. And of course doing the same on the other side. And just because I still want to be a little more extra, even more so than usual, I'll be grabbing my brow bone brush and dipping back into the same color Astral Pink Moon and bringing it right at the arch of her brow bone. Dusting away the bake to finish her face. And I'll be dipping into my Dragun Beauty Transformation Face Powder to finish her nose and under eyes, dipping into the yellow. So what I do is I like to dust away the under eye bake with a light touch of the yellow powder, and it finishes off the complexion in the powder department. Now we get to the fun part. Start setting. Close your eyes. And if you zoom in, you'll see a little bit of spray bottle spit up. So you just take your beauty blender and press in parts that had a little extra. Today for bronzer, I'll be going in with one of my faves, the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the color Caramel Cutie, which is what she is. I'll be using my Jeffree Star brush, GS2. And of course taking it down her neck a little bit, just to bronze up the neck as well. So because I want to make her extra glowy and glazed and honey-like, I'm going in with the Cream Fenty bronzer in Honey Glaze, just to add an additional bronziness to her. I'll be taking my blush brush and going back into the color Nude Blush as her blush today. So that's one thing I love about Pat's palettes. You can pretty much use it to do your entire face. You get eyeshadow, blush, and highlight. And depending on the color, you can possibly get contour as well. And then giving her another spritz. I'm grabbing my JO3 brush. I'll be going into the color Gold Lust 001 as Siobhan's highlight today. Just with one swipe. You literally would see her come in and be blinded and be like, I can't even. I'm grabbing my Morphe M3 brush and taking it down the bridge of her nose. And I've started doing this thing where I love a very tiny highlight at the tip of the nose. So I'll be taking the smallest brush I own, which is the M250-0 from Morphe, dipping it into the brush and bringing it to the tip of her nose. So it makes her nose look very cute and pointed. And coming in with the final spritz just to set and melt everything together. Now taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the color Brunette to set her brows in place. What I do, because of it being for multiple clients, I use disposable wands. And toss this one and get another wand. Yes guys, I am that meticulous when it comes to keeping everything sanitary for clients. For the second brow. Today for mascara, I'll be going in with the Loreal Telescopic Mascara in Waterproof. And seeing as I'm going to be giving this to Siobhan at the end of our filming, I will be using the wand directly from the tube. I'm putting a little bit onto her extensions just to make them blacker. If you guys zoom in, you can see I smudge a tiny bit right under her left eye. What you do is leave it, let it dry. Let's do the lips and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to get it off. To prep her lips, I'll going in with the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub in the flavor Strawberry Gum. So I usually let clients do this for me. I'm gonna give it to you.
Sorry,
Just rub it on your lips.
Me?
Yes. Rub it all over your lips, and if you want you can even lick it off after. It's edible. For her lip liner today, I'll be using the Dragun Beauty Lip Job Lip Liner in the color 3.cc. And for lips, I'll be using Jeffree Star's Plastic Surgery and Butt Naked, and using my Madame Mirage lip brush. As you know, this one, the formula, you need to shake it before you use it. Tiny bit of sugar left here. Okay, got it. And use the clean side of the lip brush just to blend it together. And because I want her lips to look super duper pouty, I'll be putting a dab of the lighter color in the center of the bottom lip. And this is the color Butt Naked. Now going in with the Dragun Beauty lip gloss in the color Crystal to give her lips a glossy finish. I'm living for this lip combo, you guys. It's one of the best ones I've done so far. Now to remove the tiny bit of mascara that ended up getting under her eye, look up for me, and you just take one of your spoolies and brush it away. And there you have it, perfect eyes again. So her face is finished, but I need to bronze up her body. We'll be back in a quick sec to do the bronze. For lashes today, I'll be going in with Kenzie Beauty 3D Faux Mink. I'll be using this style in the bottom to give her that full glam look, and then we'll get to her body. And the name of this top is, Siobhan?
Valera.
The Valera top. I'll be going in with a little bit of Huda Beauty Nymph Body Highlighter in the color Aphrodite along her collarbone, and using their brush to blend it out. And bringing it onto her shoulders. And from there, because I want to be extra, this is my favorite go-to Scott Barnes Body Bling Original. I'm putting it on the same brush, and it will bronze her up. And fun fact, guys, I wore this on my wedding day with my very white dress, and there was no transfer. No stains, no transfer, and I looked bronzy, glowy, and showy. And taking it down her arms as well. And there you have it, guys. So you'll know I'm not a hairdresser. However, her hair is soft and really beautiful, well taken care of, and here we have it. Perfect bronze goddess, aka my caramel cutie. Guys, I have to say this is one of my most fun videos ever. I took way longer than I should have to do it because I was giggling with her in between. And she looks beautiful, dewy, bronzy. She is just goals. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.